can't do this. Get dude.
You need to sit down.
I won't do it off my
sit
case.
Down.
It's conflict of interest between me and the client. Nah, man, I wanna file a verbal motion.
Listen
to me. You don't let me out of here, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'm a Jew. I'm gonna take your fucking life if you don't let me out of here. Okay? I'm done.
Imagine stepping into a courtroom, a place where law and order are supposed to rule. But instead of quiet respect, you're met with jaw-dropping outbursts, shocking insults, and moments so outrageous they leave judges, lawyers, and even the audience stunned. From convicts mocking their own sentences to wild confrontations that nearly spiral out of control, these are the courtroom moments that broke every rule of respect. Today, we're counting down the most disrespectful courtroom moments of all time. What happens when a judge gets cursed out in court? Icky Smith, in Detroit, Michigan, 32-year-old Aya Smith faced trial for a string of serious offenses. Reports revealed that starting in 2011, Smith carried out a disturbing series of sexual assaults across 9 different communities, targeting more than 34 victims over 6 years. His crimes finally caught up to him when CCTV footage showed him attempting to break into a home, and investigators later discovered a cigarette butt left on a victim's bed containing his DNA. Smith was soon arrested and charged with multiple counts of first-degree sexual assault and home invasion. During his trial, several victims courageously stepped forward to testify against him.
Down, and he told me not to make any noise and not to do anything or he would hurt me.
His method was straightforward. He would climb through an open window and assault his victims as they slept.
Smith got into her home through an open kitchen window and then sexually assaulted and raped.
I rolled over in bed and I saw a flashlight in the door.
Smith went as far as threatening to harm his victims' children who were sleeping in the next room.
I'll hurt her, I'll hurt you. He held a knife to me.
One of the victims pleaded with Smith to stop, revealing that she had already survived a previous sexual assault.
Trying to make him see me as a person, to have sympathy for me.
Smith stepped away for a moment, but it didn't last.
I still have a desire, I still want to do this. I want you to feel how excited I am, and he took my hand and made me talk.
Eventually, Smith changed his plea to guilty midway through the trial, and during sentencing, survivors delivered powerful victim impact statements.
I want him to go through the fear that all of us went through, being woken up in the middle of the night with a knife to our throats, and taken advantage of. And I hope that he gets that every night. That day has caused a lot of people in my life to leave.
Mr. Smith made a choice to come into my home on November 24, 2014. He made a choice to forcefully violate me and set into motion a series of events that drastically altered my life, and not only mine, but those of the people who I love and who care for me.
Before handing down the sentence, Judge Dalton Robertson strongly condemned Smith.
I don't think that the guidelines lead out enough punishment for him. I want him to have to face up to what he's done. He is a danger to the community. He's a danger to women. He just cannot resist.
Your Honor.
Well, it's okay with me. Good luck to you, buddy.
That's when things took a wild turn. After Judge Robertson refused to let him speak, Smith exploded and dropped the F-bomb.
Your Honor.
Well, it's okay with me. Good luck to you, buddy.
In the end, Smith was handed a prison sentence of 55 to 80 years. While Aya Smith hurled curses at a judge in the courtroom, another case saw a convict spit directly at his lawyer.
Okay, Mr. Roberts.
I am, Judge.
Keontae Hunter, take the case of 19-year-old Keontae Hunter, accused of murder in Louisville, Kentucky back in 2012. Prosecutors say Hunter broke into the home of 21-year-old Jesse Williams, shooting both him and his girlfriend as they slept. Williams died instantly while his girlfriend survived the attack. Hunter was later arrested and charged with murder, attempted murder, and tampering with physical evidence. At his pretrial hearing, his defense team tried to suppress a statement he had given to police following the shooting.
Keontae, who was a juvenile at the time, case law does support, and just our own common sense knows that juveniles have a lowered understanding, a lower intelligence when it comes to legal rights and things of that nature. I would argue that given his situation as a juvenile, that the Commonwealth has not met their burden showing that that was an intelligent and voluntary waiver.
But Hunter had something else in mind.
Mr. Hunter, hold on.
At first, he clashed with his public defender.
I won't do it off my
Sit
case.
down.
I'm saying, all that. It's conflict of interest between me and the man, I wanna.
Then, just as he was about to be removed from the courtroom, Hunter suddenly erupted.
I wanna file a verbal motion.
In a burst of anger, Hunter spat on his own lawyer and took a swing at him with his cuffed hands. Before deputies brought him down, his defiant outburst was far from over.
I'm calling my next court date, dog. Spit in your face.
Eventually, Hunter was given a new public defender, but in the end, he was found guilty on all charges and sentenced to 25 years in prison. While Keontae Hunter turned the courtroom into a biological hazard, another case shows what happens when a defendant takes a swing at an innocent bystander. David St. John faced multiple charges, including aggravated assault in Houston, Texas. Reports say he lured a girl to a motel and assaulted her at gunpoint. At the time, St. John was already awaiting trial for 3 other offenses, including possession of the very pistol used in the attack. During a court hearing, while the judge's attention was diverted to another matter, St. John pulled an outrageous stunt.
After you sign the order,
Did you know you're arrested? Did you know you're arrested?
my God. Okay, hit the panic button. Call someone.
He repeatedly shouted, "Did you learn your lesson?" before landing a punch on a man's face. Fortunately, an officer quickly restrained him, though even while being cuffed, St. John kept dishing out his so-called advice.
I'm fine. What was that? No, you need to learn your lesson. You don't end up like me. You got a little attitude. Get up.
It's unclear what prompted him to attack the man, but before leaving the courtroom, he had one last bit of wisdom to share.
Panic button. I don't have one over here.
I did that for your good, son. Don't end up like me.
Fortunately for St. John, the man chose not to press charges. However, St. John still pled guilty to his original offenses and received 2 consecutive 25-year sentences. His outrageous courtroom behavior left everyone in shock. While David St. John's antics grabbed headlines, the law ultimately caught up with him, proving that no outburst can outweigh justice.
Listen to me. You don't let me out of here, I'm gonna you. I'm a Jew. I'm gonna life if you don't let me out of here. Okay? I'm done.
Juan Rodriguez. Take the case of Juan Rodriguez, accused of stabbing a woman in Miami, Florida, back in 2010. Rodriguez allegedly attacked nurse Nadine Morris at the mental health facility where he was living, after accusing her of theft. Then, during a bond hearing for attempted murder, Rodriguez kicked off with an explosive outburst.
Sorry about that. Didn't give you a heads up.
1 second. He cannot be there when I talk to you. This guy cannot be there when I talk to you.
I thought it was the public defender.
When the judge dismissed his request, Rodriguez became furious.
No, I don't need it. Listen to me. You don't let me out of here, I'm gonna kill you. I'm a Jew. I'm gonna take your life if you don't let me out of here. Okay? I'm done. Now let's eat breakfast. The is cooking.
After delivering a shocking outburst, he tried to storm out. Once returned to the courtroom, Rodriguez again demanded his release and continued making threats against Judge Beatrice PKO.
Charged with attempted murder, first degree. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the public defender, seeing as that he doesn't appear to be in a condition to respond
What do you want?
appropriately.
What's your pleasure? What do you want from me? Where is Sabrina? Where the fuck is she?
Finding probable.
What's her phone number? If you don't let me out of here, I'm gonna
Setting.
Remaining as cool as a cucumber, the judge showed little reaction and ultimately denied his bond.
Thank you, corrections. Probable cause, no bond.
Juan Rodriguez received no visible reaction from the judge, even after threatening to kill her. While Juan Rodriguez's threats shook the courtroom, the judge's calm resolve ensured that justice prevailed. Jeremy Christian. Take the case of Jeremy Christian, who stood trial in Oregon facing charges of murder and hate crimes.
Free speech or die, Portland. You got no safe place. This is America. Get out if you don't like it.
On May 25, 2017, Reports state that Christian went on a hate-filled rant aboard a Portland Max train, directing slurs at Muslims, African Americans, and others.
Like, we got a bus driver off.
When Demetria Hester confronted Christian, he followed her off the train and attacked her, captured on CCTV hurling a water bottle at her and injuring her eye.
He throws the bottle to my eye.
The following day, after a night of drinking and smoking marijuana, Christian boarded the same train and again launched into a racist tirade, targeting 2 young women. When passengers stepped in to protect them, Christian pulled out a folding knife, attacking and killing 2 men, Ricky Best and Taliesin Namkai Meche, and severely injuring a third, Micah Fletcher. Christian fled but was arrested shortly after. During the trial, survivors and victims' families gave powerful testimonies, but when Demetria Hester spoke during sentencing,
saying Muslims, saying go back to Saudi Arabia.
Was there
I said ourselves.
Christian completely lost control.
Tennessee too.
What do I tell
Go
you?
back to Tennessee too.
You can.
We don't want you here.
Bye.
All your race baiting bullshit. You ain't gonna be mayor either. You ain't gonna be mayor either.
As deputies escorted him out, he threatened to take her life.
I should have killed you. I should have killed you. Everybody knows you're alive. Everybody knows you're alive.
In the end, Christian was handed 2 life sentences with no chance of parole. Jason Dalton, on February 20, around calls about a rogue Uber driver in Kalamazoo, Michigan.
I'd like to report a crazy driver. I just got an Uber to my friend's house. On the way there, he was driving neurotic down West Main. He hit a car. He drove through the woods, and I finally just jumped out.
I just got passed by a silver Traverse going southbound on Douglas, probably every bit of 100 miles an hour.
There was a man going roughly 70, 80 miles an hour, weaving in and out of both lanes of traffic.
This silver SUV just slammed on its brakes outside my house.
Okay.
And threw out a guy.
The driver was 45-year-old Jason Dalton, who went on a deadly shooting spree that killed 6 and wounded 2 others. Between the shootings, Dalton continued picking up Uber passengers. One even joked about the killer possibly being him. When arrested, Dalton claimed the Uber app's logo looked like the devil and had possessed him.
Driver, stick your hands out the window!
During trial, survivor Tiana Carruthers broke down while testifying.
I seen him coming, and I saw a gun.
Intimidator cars. No, they gave bags. These old people, they have these old black bags. They're called they're black. They're black bags that people drive around and you look at them. It gets real like, hey, it's time people look, and then that's when you tell people it's time to get to Temple.
Listen to your attorney, right?
Yeah, you need to get to Temple because you need to get going because it's called intimidator bags.
You can be quiet in today's proceedings, okay?
Yeah.
If you have anything to say, you whisper to your attorney. That's today's rules, okay?
The judge intervened as the witness broke into tears.
So, Ms. Carruthers, are you okay? Or do we need to take a minute?
As the prosecutor asked if she needed a moment, Dalton suddenly lunged toward her.
Take it.
The judge called for a recess as officers restrained him. Dalton was later sentenced to life in prison without parole.
Saying pull the trigger, the killer's done. Love you.
At just 17 years old, TJ Lane carried out a deadly school shooting at Chardon High School in Ohio on February 27, 2012.
At Chardon High School, we had shots fired, gunshots, multiple gunshots. 911.
Chardon High School, we need police up here. There's someone in the building with a gun.
Killing 3 classmates and paralyzing another. During sentencing, Lane showed zero remorse. Wearing a white t-shirt with the word killer scrawled across it, he smirked as he delivered chilling words to the victims' families.
Saying pull the trigger, the killer's done. No memory. Love you.
In the end, he was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. While TJ Lane's shocking courtroom taunts left the room in disbelief, what occurs when a defendant lights up a joint during proceedings? And there you have it, some of the most shocking, outrageous, and downright disrespectful courtroom moments in history. From convicts cursing at judges to flipping off entire courtrooms, these cases show that no matter how chaotic things get, justice always finds a way. If you found these stories jaw-dropping, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more unbelievable true crime content. Which courtroom moment shocked you the most? Drop your thoughts in the comments below.